Hi guys, welcome to Educating Shanny, where every Tuesday I answer your questions. I'm Shanny and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi Shanny, hi! So this is part 4 of today's epically long Q&A video. I'm going to try and squeeze the rest of your Instagram questions into this video, but if I don't, I've decided... My throat is scratchy. If you watch the last part, then you'll know why my throat is so scratchy. Ugh. Anyway, if I can't squeeze them all in, then I will be doing more Q&As tomorrow for my Wednesday video. So I hope that's okay. You guys are going to get so many Q&As this week because then either on Thursday or Friday, I'm doing Tommy's questions that he gave me that he's also going to answer on his channel as well. But so you're going to get a lot of questions this week, and I hope that's okay. Yeah, let's get into this part 4 and see how many I can squeeze in. Okay. And I need my banana. I need a banana. Okay. Nancy. Literally, there's like a million N's and Y's. I love it. Nancy. Hi, Shanny. I love your videos. They're so inspiring. Thank you. Hello? You're in my video. Again. You always call when I do Q&As. What?
I got nothing. Do you need to send me a list for the store?
Yes. I will send it right now.
So,
I will send it right now.
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
He's so cute. I need to text him. Hold on. What do I need to text? What did I need from the store? What did I need from... Oh, I need enemas. Hold on. I'm going to forget. Hold on. Enemas. Enemas. Don't let me forget. Enemas. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Enemas. Enemas. Watermelon. Tampons. Did I get tampons today? Oh, I did. I already got tampons. Bananas. I think I have enough bananas. Does he know how to pick out mangoes? He probably doesn't. Let's mango. I think that's it. Okay, now I have to go back into Instagram and find, oh, there it is. Never mind. So anyway, back to Nancy. I apologize. By the way, I have some updated thoughts on Freely the Banana Girl. And if you're interested in hearing those, let me know in the comments below. Because I always felt like I don't know, like it wasn't my place to comment on her any more than I did a while ago. And I've just been watching her more lately, and I have some new thoughts on her, and I was thinking about sharing it, but I'm not a vegan or anything, and I feel like it's like out of my realm of knowledge or something, but just her as a person, I have some new thoughts. So if you want to hear that, let me know below. Okay, so Nancy, let's finally get to your question. I'm sorry. Hi, Shanny. I love your videos. They're so inspiring. Thank you, Nancy. My question is, what has your experience been like telling medical professionals, not psychology related, such as doctors, dentists, nurses, etc., about your eating disorder? I have so many experiences being completely brushed off or insulted because they don't think I'm skinny enough to have an eating disorder. And of course it affects my health, and I have to disclose it at times. Thanks. I love you. I love you too. I actually answered a question very similar to this, and I think it was in part 3. You're going to have to go watch the other parts. I don't remember. Or maybe if I'm not lazy, then I'll find it and I'll give it to you right here. But basically, I actually agreed with a lot of what you said, and I have had a couple doctors here and there that would, one that actually said to me, like, you could lose some weight, like in a mean way, and I've gotten ones that have told me that I could lose weight, but I genuinely felt like they were just concerned, and they had every right to be, because I was really overweight back then. But also, I would go, like, especially if I had to go to the hospital or something and it wasn't my regular doctor and I had to tell them about my eating disorder, I almost probably 70% of the time, the first look I would get is, okay, like, which eating disorder? Bulimia. Oh, okay. And anorexia. Okay. So how long have you been bulimic? Like, you will get doctors like that, and that's okay. But go watch the rest of what I just talked about, because I don't want to talk about. I do, but I'm trying to squeeze in more questions. So go check that out. I talked a lot about it. So Sophie, I think, but it's spelled Sohfvi. Is that Sophie? Is that what that says? I don't know. Hey, Shanny, I love you in your videos. Thank you. Do you have any advice to someone who has a friend that suffers from eating disorder and they are already getting help and all, but just like in general, how to act around them and which things are maybe not okay to talk about around them, etc. Lots of love from Finland. Thank you, Sophie, I think your name is. I love you too. So I've talked about this before recently, but basically the best thing that you can do, that's what happens when you rat oily hair. Like, my hair is so oily, and so when I try and poof it like I do, it just kind of like turns into a frizz ball of nothingness or too muchness, and it looks like a rat's. What was the question? I don't even care. Who cares? Okay. I mean, about my hair, not you. I care about you. Oh, how to help a friend. So just the biggest thing I would suggest is to not complain about your body in any way. Don't focus on your body in a negative way. Be confident in yourself, but also don't be cocky. Don't like rub it in their face if you're thinner than they are or something like that. I'm not saying that that's the better thing to be. I'm just saying that most of us with eating disorders do get triggered by thin people. So if you are thin and you're worried about that with them, then just, try not to be cocky about it. Try not to show off your stomach to them and be like, oh, look at my rock hard abs. Like, trust me, we know, we see it. But also just do your best to just be an example of what she needs to do, or he, or whoever it is. And that's just to be confident with yourself and to not focus on your body, like your weight and your looks, and like, don't focus on it and connect it with their worth, I guess, or your worth. Yeah. And because the thing is that if you say to somebody with an eating disorder, oh, I'm so fat. Oh, I feel so ugly today. I feel so fat today. I've said this over and over. That triggers me because in my mind, I'm already the fattest person in the room and the ugliest person in the room. And so if you say that you're fat or you're ugly, I'm going to be like, well, if you're fat and you're ugly, then what does that make me? Because I'm like way fatter and way uglier. You know what I mean? So just be careful. Like, don't use those words. Don't degrade yourself, especially your body or any part of you. That's really important. And then I would suggest go watch the videos about how to tell your parents that you have an eating disorder, or married to an eating disorder. Those videos would both be really good to help you, I think. Just watch a lot of my videos. I talk about this quite a bit, so go check those out and see if you can find a better answer than what I just gave you. But just start with that and just be patient with them and love them no matter what. Like, that's the most important thing. And don't shame them. That's the most important thing too. Don't shame them for their eating disorder. Don't make them feel bad about it. Don't make them feel embarrassed. Just act like it's like, oh, okay. What can I do for you? Can I do anything for you? Do you need a friend? Do you need a distraction? What do you need? Do you need me to stay away? What do you need from me? You know, and ask them what they need as opposed to assuming what they need and stepping all over their toes. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just such a sensitive topic. So I don't know. I hope that helped at least a little bit. I don't even know. What are we at? 10 minutes. Okay. Okay. Kaylee G. Purper, I guess. Shanny, hello, love. Hi. You look gorgeous as always. I do? I am 11 months clean from self-harm. That's incredible. I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you. That's amazing. And it will be a year on September 7th. I'm really proud of you. I should be proud of myself and happy that I've made it this long, but it just feels like too much pressure. Does that make sense? I don't know if I can keep going. I feel like if I relapse after going a year, I'll feel even worse, but I don't know how much longer I can make it. I was talking to my therapist about it, and she said that it seems like staying clean is causing more pressure, stress, anxiety than when I was actually cutting, and that's definitely true. I have a list of coping mechanisms to help, but lately they aren't working. And I'm leaning towards cutting again because it always worked. Quotes, worked. I feel like it was so much easier to deal with, well, life when I was cutting frequently. My therapist also said that if it really does feel like too much pressure, we can discuss places where cutting wouldn't be threatening to my life, and I might take her up on that when I see her next Monday. So I guess my question here is, did anything like this ever happen to you? Does it make any sense? And what advice can you give me? Thank you so much. Sorry for the terribly long comment. I love you. Endless hugs as always. Thank you, sweetheart. I think you sent me a letter today that I got in my P.O. box today that I'll be opening next week on camera. I haven't opened it yet, but it said Kaylee on it. I wonder if that's the same Kaylee. I bet it probably is, but okay. So first of all, seriously, that's amazing. 11 months. Second of all, if you're going to relapse, you have to, just like I was talking about before, I don't remember which part of this Q&A I was talking about it, but I was talking about how you cannot beat yourself up when you fall, because we all fall. You have to get up. You have to keep trying. You have to find what motivates you and use that to motivate you. But with cutting, I would feel completely like awful sitting here trying to preach to you, I guess, like what to do to not cut, because I still struggle with the temptation of it, I guess, every day recently. Since like a little bit before my grandma died and my whole situation with my best friend and everything, like I've been getting a lot of anxiety and a lot of anger coming up and a lot of sadness and a lot of hard feelings that were circumstantial, and I didn't know how to deal with them yet. I just didn't know how yet. I either went to my bulimia or I wanted to go to my cutting. So it's hard for me to sit here and be like, this is how you stop cutting and this is how you stop wanting it, because I will tell you right now, I still crave it all the time. I craved it yesterday. I craved it right before I did the anxiety attack video from last week, and my husband literally called me right as the blade was about to hit my skin. Like, seriously. And as far as like doing it in a safe way or whatever, here's the thing. If we're gonna use that language, I guess, I don't know. I'm not getting mad. I'm just like, I don't know another word. I'm not like, don't use that language on my channel. I just don't know another word because my vocabulary sucks. But if we're gonna get into that, I guess I would say that I technically have always been a safe cutter. I tend to cut, or I used to, it's been a long time now, I tend to cut on my legs the most. When I was a teenager and when I wanted attention for it, I would cut on the top of my arms. And I would cut my wrists, but not too deep. Like, I was very meticulous about it and very careful to watch for the big veins, and same with my upper arms, and anywhere I would cut. I would be very careful about it because I didn't actually want to die. I just wanted to release that pain somewhere, and I wanted any sort of other pain to take away from the emotional pain that I was feeling. And that's why cutting is so dangerous and so addictive, because if you have other things going on in your life, or if you have other mental illnesses or other addictions or eating disorders or whatever you might be going through, cutting might feel good to you in the moment. But the thing is that those scars last forever. And like, I've cried to Danny so many times being like, I wish I would have never sliced my legs up like that, because what's going to happen when my 2-year-old is taking a shower with me, or when my kids go swimming with me or whatever? What are they going to say? They're going to be like, Mommy, what are those scars on your leg? What am I supposed to say? And I just feel so ashamed of it. But Danny says this to me all the time. He says, you cannot look at it as a shameful, bad thing that you did. You need to look at those as war wounds of like, you made it through battle, and those are just your wounds from it. And I'm sure you'll figure out a way to tell your kids someday, to tell our kids what cutting is, or not what cutting is, maybe not right away. It depends on their age, I guess, but that the scars came from Mommy being sick a long time ago, Like, there are ways to not feel ashamed about it, and talking to Danny about it always makes me feel better, because he always comes up with a really good plan like that, and that means a lot to me. So just don't give up. And if you are seriously considering going back to cutting just in a safe way, just know that I don't feel like I should say this because it will sound hypocritical, but I feel like I should, because I care about you, which is that obviously if you can do anything to avoid it, please do, because it might start out as safe, and who knows, if it might not feel as good after a while. That's my concern for you, is that what if it stops feeling good in those safe places, and you're running out of good places for it to feel good? This is a horrible thing to relate it to. Oh my gosh, this is horrible, but I don't know why it's coming to my mind, but it is. I have a pedophile in my family that I've talked about very many times, and he knows that, and I've forgiven him, and it's all good now. But pedophiles come because they get addicted to porn. There are many reasons, but this is one of the trails that I've heard of, is that they get addicted to porn, and after a while, regular porn just is not exciting to them, and so they go to child porn. And that's sad, and that's disgusting, and that's what I'm worried is going to happen with you, because it sounds like you cut a lot more often than I do, or at least you used to, and you're looking to do that a lot more often than I used to. So I'm worried that these safe places, like maybe your legs or your wherever, that you won't hit a big artery or whatever. I'm just worried that it's not going to be enough after a while, and you're just going to slip one day and slit your wrists or your neck or somewhere that you're going to slip and bleed out within minutes and die. Like, that's my concern for you. So, and I guess that's not hypocritical because I'm not going through that. So I'll just say that that's my concern for you, and just be careful. This is up to you. This is your life. But I think that you know what's best for you, and if you want, you can just keep talking to me about it. And I've been cut free for months now. I don't know how many months, but it's been a while for me. But I know it's hard, and I understand the temptations. So, okay. Anyway, that was long. Okay, so that concludes today's Ask Shanny videos. I'm going to do more tomorrow because I couldn't get to all of your Instagram questions. So look forward to that for tomorrow's video. And in the meantime, just stay safe and stay beautiful and stay strong. And you guys can get through these things. We all can. This is a brand new week for us. Use it. Let's use it. And I should have posted this yesterday for like a motivational thing, but I didn't. So we're starting today on Tuesday. Let's start fresh and make this week a good one. And I will see you tomorrow for more videos and banana eating and the things where things happen. Oh. Should not hurt your teeth to eat a banana. Yeah, I think that's all. Okay. So thank you for watching. I hope I helped you guys today, and I will see you tomorrow for more questions. So I love you guys. You are beautiful. You are worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye.